Thanks for downloading this episode of the 5 Pence Change podcast. If you could, like, comment, subscribe, buy us a coffee. That's our thing to help generate some money. I'm sick of paying for it. So I think it's buymeacoffee.com/5 pence change. And you can just like buy us a coffee. I'll get one with Mike. Mike, what do you go to coffee?
Latte.
We're going to get some lattes. Get some lattes. Check us out. Thanks for downloading. Let's crack on with the episode. What a twist. Who are ya? Hey. I think I'm going to pass out. All my toes in his mouth.
I can't get the eyelashes right. I've just had them done.
Welcome to episode 72. I think it is episode 70. I don't know why I looked at you. Like,
I'm a subscriber. I know.
Yeah, I think it's episode 72. Michelle's still not here, so in her place we've got the beautiful Mike Carter. Everybody,
hey, looking probably not my best.
Oh, you and me both, mate. You and me both. You've just had the biggest insult to say you don't look your best.
No, so she's like, I'll tell you. Yeah, I wasn't sure whether John was going to come get me from the train station or not.
Sorry, mate.
It's all right.
Recorded.
You have done in the past.
I'll draw you back off it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. 34 Hubert Road, Liverpool.
I have to draw you back off at the train station.
I don't know if I can blag on without a ticket a second time.
But
yeah, I was waiting outside, and I've just been working hosting Conspirators, which is like a Traitors knockoff. So I've got my big bag for life full of Conspirators stuff next to me, and I'm sat on the floor, and this woman comes along and goes, "Yeah, love."
Are you?
And gives me £3. And I went, I'm not fucking homeless.
You were sat on the floor?
Yeah.
Well, you kind of was asked. You sat on the floor with a fucking bag for life. You kind of was asking for it.
On my phone.
Yeah, love, put that towards your phone contract.
Yeah.
By the looks of things.
And then she was like, what do you mean you're not homeless? I went, I'm just sitting there and waiting for my mate. And she was like, oh, right, yeah. Can I add you on Facebook? And I went, if you want.
What?
Yeah.
Can I add you on Facebook?
Yeah, and she made me look her up and add her on Facebook.
Wow.
Hi, Aaliyah.
Is that a name?
Yeah, I'm not going to say the surname, obviously.
I would. How old was she?
Our age, 30s. Cheers for the hula hoops.
This could only happen to you.
Oh, mate. I've had so many fucking things on trains.
It's every time you're on public transport, you need to learn to drive.
Yeah, I do, but I'm scared.
No, but on that note, you get some funny stories out of it. Did you take the £3?
Yeah, I went and bought hula hoops. I've come straight from work with no lunch.
I think I would. If that was me, I think if I'm in that situation where they're going, here's £3, I'm not... Nah, fuck it, I'll take £3. I'll go treat myself to a meal deal.
I've had that happen to me after the gig as well. Like, I wasn't sitting on the floor or not. No,
Stop sitting on the floor, Mike.
I wasn't. I was just leaving hot water, and this fella went, yeah, mate, got a tip for you. And if you're ever approaching a stand-up, that's fucking death to go up to someone and go, here's one for you.
Oh, yeah.
It's the fucking worst. So I'm like, all right, what racist shit is this guy going to tell me?
Yeah.
Because it usually is.
Yeah.
And he just gave me like £5 in pound coins.
To do what?
He just went, there's a tip.
Oh, a tip?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant a tip as in, is a tip, don't eat yellow snow.
No, I thought he was just going to tell me some horrible joke.
Oh, right, okay.
And he gave me a £5, so I was like, all right, Mackie's on the way home.
Give you a tip. Hey, compliment to the gig, though.
Yeah.
Put that on the poster.
Paid £5 for free gig.
Tips, £5.
He got kicked out of a free gig for laughing.
He did?
Yeah.
And then he tipped you a £5?
Yeah. One of them. Like, oh, we were only laughing, lad.
Oh, yeah, we were only laughing and calling everyone bellends.
Yeah, doing coke in the bathroom.
Mad, innit? You go to a comedy night and people are like, oh, I got kicked out for laughing. You didn't know, did you?
No.
You didn't. No. What have you been up to? Anything exciting?
Yeah, mate. I've actually got a job, kind of.
So is this the conspiracies?
Yeah.
Conspirators? Talk to me about it.
So it's the Traitors.
Right.
But it's not. It's a knockoff of the Traitors. And you book it for, like, events. You know, like I just did 2 stag do's. And I had to split them into teams and be like, you're a traitor, you're a faithful, you know?
Right, okay.
And then have them play games against each other. And whoever wins gets the most points wins, or the traitors can win.
Fair.
And the games are nonsense. Like,
Yeah. What are the games?
oh god, the first one was riddles.
All right. Okay.
Like, I blanket the ground, I come from the sky, but I don't keep you warm. What am I?
Snow.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Things like that. Dave's father's got 3 kids. Snap, crackle, and
Pop. Oh wait,
Dave.
I quite clearly was not
Yeah.
paying attention. There was I. Dave's father's got 3 kids. Snap, cackling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Then you eliminate someone.
Yeah.
The next round was, oh god, they couldn't get their heads around this.
Yeah.
It was basically Would I Lie to You? You get set into teams of 2 within the team, and each one of them has to go through a lie.
Yeah.
And then they get to ask one question and decide whether it's true or not.
Right. Okay.
And like, one fella told this story about, he was like, well, I don't like shaving,
Yeah.
so I've got a replacement head at home, and I just take my head off and swap it, and that one's bald.
What's bald?
His spare head. So he's got one head with a beard, is what he's telling me,
Yeah.
and another one that doesn't have a beard. And because he doesn't like shaving, he just unscrews his head and puts the other one on.
Right. Okay.
So he had no fucking clue about tell me a lie
Yeah. Yeah.
they could believe.
Yeah. That sounds more confusing than it needs to be. That one.
Yeah.
There's definitely better lies to tell.
2 fellas just went, we've had 5 wanks between us.
What, this morning or?
Yeah, within the last 24 hours, they said.
Oh,
And then I had to get
2 lads said that.
Yeah.
5 wanks in the last 24 hours. So it's
Between-
2.5 each.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rookie numbers.
Yeah. Did that in the break.
And then I had to get them to do blind trace.
Right. Is that where they like draw on someone's back type of thing?
Yeah, and you're supposed to go like, oh, did you get it to look like a horse? One person did.
So these are all bladdered.
Absolutely.
And
Getting more bladdered and not listening to the instructions.
no. So what's your thoughts when you're trying to control this situation?
Money.
Think of the money, Mike.
Yeah.
Think of the money.
I was like, this is meant to take an hour. These are on the 3rd bevy break.
Yeah.
It was fun though, It's not really what I'm used to.
But
But it's a job and I liked it, doing it.
how often do you do it?
That was the first one.
All right, okay, first day.
Yeah.
All right, okay, I'm with you. So, all right, no, that's all right then, isn't it?
Yeah, and I've got like 3 or 4 more booked in.
Yeah. Is it like a salary or does it just get paid per session?
It's like gigs. You get paid per
Per thing. You learn that. Do you get to pick and choose which ones you do, or do they just assign
so
you?
It comes in on an app, and you're like, I can do this one, that one, the other one.
All right, okay. Oh, sound.
I just don't. You can go up and down the country doing it if you want,
Yeah.
but I've only ever taken ones in Liverpool so far.
Well, the first one, so
Yeah.
first one today.
Well,
So far I've not really branched out.
I've got others booked in.
Have you?
Yeah, all in Liverpool.
All in Liverpool. Saturday daytime. So,
Yeah, pretty much because it's stags and like corporate parties and stuff.
oh, there you go.
Yeah. 30 stags though, fucking hell.
I can't wait to hear you at the bingo hall. Number 5.
Doing bongos.
6 and 1, 61.
Oh, but like, one of the things was, one of the riddles was like, what goes up but never comes down? And they're all like, is cock.
Shit heckles from like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you have an answer for that, by the way?
What goes up and doesn't come down?
Never comes down.
So it always goes up and it never comes down.
Mm-hmm. It's happening right now.
It's happening right now.
Yeah, to both of us.
Oh, age.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, fair. I was at first I was going through objects. That was my thought. Like what object goes up? Like everything goes up, comes down object wise. Even helium balloons eventually come back down.
Do you know we're running out of helium?
No.
Yeah, apparently I read about it. There's like a global shortage of helium.
I reckon. Right. Do you know what? I'm all for a conspiracy theory. Right. I reckon that's. Do you know like when how many times have you said we're running out of fossil fuels?
We are.
Yeah, but they've been saying it for years. Like, surely by now we should have ran out.
We've turned loads of it into oil.
I think It's just a helium gas company.
Big helium.
Big helium, just trying to get on it.
Running out.
Like, yeah, in such a high pitched tone.
Take us seriously.
Why can't you take me seriously? And
do ifs and buts and maybe to do absolutes.
And I reckon they're just trying to do it to make people buy helium.
Helium doesn't sells itself, I think.
There's fucking loads in the universe.
Well, yeah, but
It was the second element formed ever.
we've only been to the moon twice.
We haven't.
We've been to the moon twice.
We've been to the moon like 6 times.
People have been twice.
No, right. Fuck. This is Googleable information right now. We've been to the moon.
I think we went Neil Armstrong and we went again in the 70s.
I'm pretty sure it's been like 6 times.
Don't you think there'd be more new, like actual people walking on the moon? You mean?
Yeah, there's been like
It's only been twice.
Nah, how many moon landings has there been? Right, so there have been 6 crewed lunar landings
Fuck off.
between 1969 and 1972. A total of 12 astronauts have been. There's been 6 moon. I knew I was right with that one.
I mean, I'm never basing arguments on The Simpsons again.
Why?
Well, there's an episode where Krusty goes through the history of important things on telly,
Yeah.
and he's like, 1969, I think it is. Man walks on the moon. 1970, man walks on the moon again. So I just assumed it was only twice based on The Simpsons.
Me, no, it's 6 times. I wouldn't get your education off The Simpsons.
Well, university educated, eh? But I am.
Pretentious, that one, it?
Just letting you know.
Yeah, 6 crewed.
All right, we've been to the moon 6 times. There's nothing up there. There's no helium up there.
On the moon, maybe not, but like in the whole universe, like there's an abundant amount of fucking an abundant amount of mate. It's been a really long day. It has been a really long day, and pronouncing things wrong is my forte.
You got forte, right?
Yeah. So yeah, there's an abundant amount of helium in the universe.
Yeah, but that's like gas giants and stuff that we can't get.
Just go to Jupiter, fucking scoop some up, take it back.
We haven't even been to Mars yet.
Like manned, no.
No, not man, no.
Would you go to Mars?
If it was like getting a flight, yeah.
Yeah, right. Like, so say if it was commercially, like, or someone went, right, we need to do a manned mission to Mars. We just want one person to go up on their own to Mars. You're going to go to Mars. You're going to be there for a sol.
A sol.
Yeah, that's a day in.
I know what a solar day is.
I know a sol is called. Sol.
Yeah.
You're going to be there for a sol, and then you're going to fly back. Are you applying to go?
No.
150 grand, though.
150. Do you know how much like preparation you have to go through and shape you have to be in?
Oh, you'd be fine.
I can't do it for myself. I'm not going to do it for Mars.
Mate, I think... I don't know. I'd do it.
150 grand.
You get to be the first person on Mars. Do you know like Neil Armstrong has that little saying like one small step for man? Yeah. You get to have that saying, and it's going to be on films. You have to do something good. Yeah. Like what would you say? Right, so you get to Mars, you're taking that step. What's your fucking go to?
All right, Mark, can you see me?
All right, Mark, can you see me?
I don't know.
Do I make you proud, Mama?
Oh God, that'd be the first.
I'd just get off and be like, oh my God, there's a Starbucks. And then not say anything after that, cut it all out.
What would you do if there was something there?
Like what?
I don't know, either people.
Speaking to the mic.
People.
Imagine that. Hey, we got this well wrong. They've got a spa up here.
Or, like there was evidence of a previous civilization that's long gone.
Just like skeletons and that.
Or a temple or something.
And then you get back and you make you sound like a non-disclosure. You can't talk about it.
I'm just asking what you'd do in the moment.
Oh, mate, you'd freak out, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So you imagine you land and you're walking around, you go over a hill, and suddenly there's just this big abandoned city.
Yeah, like Prometheus or something.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, that film.
You've never seen Prometheus?
Mate, I'm shit with films.
Okay.
I don't know. Without my phone, take some pictures. Go and have a look around.
Your spacesuit's got a pocket.
Yeah. You know, like, what if there's like a Mars version of Primark?
A Martian Primark.
Yeah, Primars.
Fuck off. No,
And they've got like a chocolate bar called Earth.
That's quite funny.
No,
I like that.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'd do. Do you think they'd make you sign an NDA?
100, mate, I think they'd kill you.
Really?
I genuinely think to keep it all hush hush. Because imagine if you come back and you were like, hey, I've just been to Mars and there's a whole civilization up there, you know?
There was.
Or there was. There's like...
Something got them.
People, yeah. You will be dead. Like, you did come back and they go, yeah, you can't tell anyone. And within a week, mate, you're fucking dead in a house fire.
John Cable.
I'd literally go, nice one for that, John. We're going to fly you back. Private jet over there. Yeah. Go on, get yourself on there. And that's going straight in the sea.
Do you think you'd even cash your 150 grand?
You wouldn't even see it.
Would they give it to your family?
No, they would do, like, so it doesn't look on top. I reckon, like, mate, they thought it through. Like, because because they can't turn around and go, he's dead now, so we're not paying out. They'd be like, no, he did it. You've got to pay out. Like, so they're like, all right, we'll pay that out. But like, if you come back and you were like, hey, do you know? So speaking of Simpsons or whatever, but it's like those like little things like, oh yeah, we saw an alien, and then like the Men in Black turn up.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, you didn't see an alien. You seen just a weather balloon. That's what I think would happen. I think genuinely, if you come back, some Men in Black turn up, but this time they're like, yeah, we're gonna have to kill you.
Oh, they tell you they're gonna kill you?
Yeah. Or they'll just make I don't know. I don't know how polite they are.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Aye, mate, you're right. You're busy tomorrow. No, we're just gonna come round and kill you. I actually got something on. Actually, now I've got the dentist.
I don't know. Kill me.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Yeah.
The dentist. Just kill me now.
I saw a UFO once.
Did you? What? Go on.
When I was a little kid, saw a UFO come flying and land on the school field opposite my house.
Just turn it towards you.
Yeah.
There you go.
Light came down out the sky, touched down on the school field. I was playing on this doorstep. I went running into my granddad and he went, "You're an idiot. But we're going to go and see what it is."
Oh, wait, is this with the shovels?
Yeah, he went and got a shovel, so we thought something was there.
Yeah, you told us this last time.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then you know.
What did it end up being?
Road lamp. Someone had thrown over the fence.
Yeah. I think I've seen a UFO.
Okay.
I think I have. But it's only because like I was younger and my mate told me it was a UFO.
Right.
So he was like, because he was just mad on aliens. We were just sat like on this, like, again, it's always on a field. We were sat on this like field playing footy, and then afterwards just like
just staring up at the stars.
Yeah. And then my mate went, "What's that over there?" And then like, and we were watching it. He was like, "That's a UFO. That's a UFO." And like, we just had to believe that it was a UFO because we had no other fucking plausible. It's not an aeroplane. That
it had police written underneath it.
it was like it's not an aeroplane. That it's moving to the left it was moving to the left and to the right or whatever.
Okay.
But it could have just been a plane circling. Like,
yeah, did it have lights on it or anything?
Yeah.
Sounds like a plane, that, John.
Does sound like a plane.
Are you familiar with?
And then it just disappeared.
Oh, into a cloud.
No, it just disappeared.
The lights went off.
Some pilot there going, "Hey, should we fuck with people?"
I don't know why they have the lights.
They have the lights for so the planes.
I forgot you're into plane crashes.
Yeah. So
first time I've been on a plane in like 17 years last summer.
Mm-hmm.
And you start telling me about plane crashes because you were mad on plane crash documentaries.
Still am.
Yeah.
I had to tell you. Because you went on didn't you go on an A330?
I think so.
Yeah, you went on an A330, so I started telling you about Air France 447. That was an A330 that crashed into the Atlantic.
Yeah.
We were flying over it at the time, to be fair.
I'm going back, so.
Oh yeah, you booked? When you going?
I'm not booked, but I'm going.
You just plans? Yeah.
I've got the money.
Yeah, I got the money.
Yeah.
Fucking
doing conspiracies.
Conspiracies now, that's it.
Yeah.
Call a couple of stags a fucking prick, and that's it. I'm going. That's fine.
Yeah,
you don't have to play this game, mate, but I am going to Colorado. I love it. No, I do you believe in aliens and that?
There's a great quote. I can't remember who said it. Might have been Asimov. But there exists two possibilities in the universe. Both are equally terrifying.
Yeah. Either we're alone in the
or we're
universe
not.
or we're not, and both are equally terrifying. Yeah.
I think logically there's something out there. It might be so far away we never see it.
Yeah, definitely.
I would like to think they're out there.
Just like there's like a little podcast over there.
Yeah. It's just like, do you think there's humans?
Do you think we're alone? Like, nah. And just someone going, nah. Have you ever seen an alien? Like, would you know though?
Don't know. I mean, it depends. There's a lot of conditions you got to have to evolve like us.
Yeah, but it happens.
Yeah, it must do. And the universe is infinite.
Infinite, and so there's infinite possibilities.
Yeah,
So
monkeys, typewriters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, did make
Shakespeare,
yeah, by potluck. No, I do. I think like statistically.
Yeah, I think law of averages. I think there's something.
It's like that quote, isn't it? It's like if you take a spoon drop of, if you take a tablespoon of seawater,
Yeah,
and then go, well, there's no life in that, so there's obviously no life in the universe. Like, well, it's infinite, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
It's vast. What else have you been up to anyway? Other than working?
God, what have I been up to?
I feel like I've not seen you in forever.
It has been a long time, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Honestly, mate, just gigging and being in the house.
Yeah.
Nothing too exciting.
What, are you not gigging this weekend?
Tomorrow,
What are you?
Shrewsbury.
Oh, for
Beth.
Yeah, nice. It's a nice gig. You on with?
Eddie and Ricky Balshaw.
Oh, sound.
Yeah, so it's a good lineup.
Yeah. I enjoyed it, to be fair.
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy that. I was just getting over my illness.
Well, what have you had?
No, so this was like February.
Yeah.
Everyone, if anybody who listens, I had the flu.
Oh, I thought you were like I've been in treatment for something.
No, it's I had influenza B.
Influenza B.
Yeah. Didn't know there was an A or B.
I didn't.
I think.
So you had like a mild one.
No, I had the bad one. That's what the B stands for. Bad, you know. But I'm plodding on. I've just been like, do you know, we just had one of those fucking stressful days. I say I've had one of those stressful days, and then you come in and go, hey, someone just said I was homeless. So I was like, do you know what, my day wasn't that bad.
You know, if the shoe fits.
There you go.
Yeah.
No.
I wouldn't mind. I'd just wash my hair. She was like, oh, I wish I had hair like you. I was like, you fucking don't. It takes a lot of effort.
I wish you had hair like you. Here's £3. What was this? And she was in her 30s?
Yeah.
Is she just taking the piss?
I don't know. She was really strange.
It sounds it.
Yeah.
Add me on Facebook. Right, so...
We can do an investigator right now.
Right, let me have a look at her.
Have I dropped my phone? I have.
Where have you put it?
On the floor.
On.
This is,
Right, okay. I'm just going to get rid of that.
John's now reviewing the person who gave me £3 while it was sat outside Chester train station. What are we saying?
She looks normal.
Yeah. I didn't think she was strange other than that she was giving me £3.
Why have you not accepted?
I did, didn't I?
No, it says cancel request.
Oh, I thought...
Oh, wait, she's not accepted because you had to add her.
Yeah, she was like, get your phone out and add me. And I was like, all right.
Oh, wait, is it that one? Like...
This one in the middle, yeah.
With the white hair?
Yeah.
Make sure you tell her this pod's on.
Just really, yeah. We talked about you for an uncomfortable amount of time.
I know, yeah. She follows you.
She should.
I know. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's like...
She was a fan trying to prank me.
Yeah. Like pages, I'm just being proper thingy right now.
Yeah.
But pages she follows is you.
That's weird. I mean, the whole thing is strange.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
you just told me a lie. And you've just clocked someone in the train station and gone, how do I find out this girl's name to stalk her on Facebook? Which fair play to you, mate. You got some effort there.
I'm in a very happily committed relationship.
Of course. No one said you wasn't.
Almost 2 years now. 2 years December.
Is it? Time flies.
Yeah, 2020, December 21st, 23. So, yeah.
Yeah. I remember when you said, like, when we were at the gig about it. Still the funniest story ever.
Mm.
I still wanted to come to Colorado, you know.
Yeah, you're welcome, mate.
I know. I'm busy.
I've been invited to meet the family next time. So
Have you?
yeah.
I thought you might have just done that while you were there.
No, that was just me and my girlfriend.
Oh, fair. What's your thoughts on meeting a family?
I'm scared.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I get that.
I'm scared for them to meet my family as well. I've met my family.
Oh my God, Mom, I've met Michael. He's from the UK. Oh my God, he's from the UK.
Oh yeah.
Does he speak dead posh? And just say, all right there, girl. You all right, yeah?
You're like Gail.
Right there, hey, fucking chuck us a tinny there, girl.
Tilly.
She's like, oh my God, they speak so posh over there. I love the accent. And then you bounce in, all right.
It's happening.
It's happening, lad. You all right? You okay?
I mean, I've spoken
Go
to
ahead,
them
girl.
on the phone. Like,
Have you?
yeah, they seem nice.
What, to the parents?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. Well, just on the phone or on, like, FaceTime?
I'm just on the phone.
What did you say?
Just had a chat. Like.
Oh, I'd tell my story, but I don't know.
Well, you can edit it out.
Yeah, I might ask it. So my lady friend,
Yeah.
right?
Is this news to the audience?
I've said lady friend before, right?
Okay.
Surprised me last night.
Okay.
So I was gigging in Witness, and
Bobby.
no,
Okay.
our call,
All right.
right?
Maybe
so,
edit that out as well.
no, leaving it in. Fuck it. What's he gonna do? A story about me?
Not book me.
I don't apply. So I asked her if she wanted to come. Originally, she was like, "Oh yeah, we're talking about coming."
Oh.
And then I was like, "Are you coming?" She was like, "Oh no, we're going out on the Saturday, so we're not coming." I was like, "All right, okay, fair enough, right?" And then like I was talking to her, and she was just on her way home from work or whatever. No, I was texting her. Sorry, she was like, "Oh, I'm just driving." I said, all right, drive safe. And then I got out of the car park. And do you know when you just like, I was like, oh my God, that looks like my lady friend, right? And then I just thought, maybe I'm going crazy and I'm just seeing her everywhere.
Yeah. Oh.
Right, maybe.
It's only been a couple of months.
Yeah, maybe I'm just seeing her everywhere. So I went in, and then like, it's like showtime. Go down to ready to get on, and just before going on stage, I clocked her sitting on the front row.
Oh.
Well, not the front row, second row, but there was no front row, so that defaulted to the front row.
That's something people never get about stand up. Like, don't pick on me. We're gonna sit in the second row.
I could see to the back of the room.
If no one else turns up,
you're now the front. So she was sat at the front, and like, so I was hosting, so I did my bit. And then in the break, I went up to her and said hello. And she was just like, yeah. By the way, this is me dad.
Oh, fuck.
And that was the first time I met him. Yeah.
How was that?
I was like, I was sitting there thinking, I've just been chatting up some old woman on the front row. So she was there with her son, and I was saying, hey, I'm your new dad.
Oh, my God.
I just thought it's dead funny that you're my new dad. So,
did we, last time we were on, tell a story about you and I going to Wales? For Mr. Badger.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Watch the last episode; it's better.
So I met her dad.
Did he?
Yeah, he said he seemed like he laughed. So
that's good.
He laughed. He seems well sound, to be fair. And because it's like, I think you know when you said about going to meet.
Yeah.
It sort of broke that ice because I've now met him not realizing, so there was no build up, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
like I didn't know she was coming, so it was all like dead surprise and that.
That's cool.
So it was dead nice, to be fair.
Yeah. Think you'll meet the mum or?
Yeah. I'd imagine so.
Well, I don't know. She wasn't there, so I don't.
No. So my mum and dad like are separate.
Okay.
So I think so. I think I'm dead nervous to meet mum.
Mum's a tough audience.
I just like what right. So you're gonna go meet your girlfriend's mum. What's your game plan?
Just be nice.
Just be nice. You're gonna flirt with her. But oh my God, she
I
obviously gets good looks from you.
No,
I'd say the same to my dad as well, just to even the playing field. Like, oh my God, she obviously gets a smile from you.
I might joke, but I wouldn't push it.
Yeah,
wouldn't be too.
Just bring him to a gig and just flirt with some old woman called Elaine. That's what I did, and then tell her son that he's going to start calling me daddy when I bang his mum.
Oh no, I couldn't do that.
And the dad was sat behind her.
Oh, yeah. This is nothing to do with. I think I told you this story this week, but a friend of mine messaged me and was like, I've had a problem with my kid.
Right, okay.
Went to school in PE, and the other lads saw him getting changed
Yeah.
and started being mean
Why?
about his body, you know.
Right, okay.
And my mate was like prepared for don't worry, you're probably normal. Everyone goes through this. Kids are horrible. And a kid came out with, and you're saying I'm so big, I've got elephantitis, that I'm massive and abnormal. And my mate was just like, in a few years.
Yeah, in a few years they're going to want that.
Yeah. Women and gay guys are going to be your best friend. And she was like, but I'll have a look just to make sure.
That you've not got elephantitis.
Yeah. And she was like, no, you're just lucky. And he was like, but why aren't I like everyone else? And she goes, it's called genetics.
Yeah, your dad was hung as fuck.
No. She went, you definitely didn't get it from your dad.
Oh, shit.
And he went, should I tell everyone I got my mum's big dick? And he went, no.
I get my eyes from my dad and my big dick from my mum.
I don't know what you could do with this, but I'm telling you.
I think it's dead funny. It just shows how cruel kids can be at times, though. But like,
oh, kids are horrific.
just literally odd one out.
Yeah.
We've all got little dicks. I imagine sitting there like, oh, I should have big dick energy, but I want little dick energy.
There was a lad in our school, right, and it was heavily rumoured that he'd slept around with sixth formers.
All right, okay. Was he a sixth former as well?
No, he was
in primary school, year 6.
He was a year younger. He was a year 12.
All right, okay.
My mate didn't like this guy.
Yeah.
And one of his exes was one of the girls that he'd been rumoured with.
Right. All right, okay.
So as a little group, we'd be like, slag, whenever he came in the room.
Oh, yeah.
And we were in sixth form, so we were cool, obviously. A couple of years ago, I ran into him, and he went, you remember me? And I went, yeah. And he used to call me slag all the time. And I went, yeah. Do you think I was arsed? I shagged them all.
Fair enough,
And
man.
I was like, yeah, you probably didn't give a shit about us, did you? Nah, you fucking dorks. You're sitting there having paper ball fights.
Sitting there with your fucking Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, pretty much, mate. That's
yeah. He was going to a different dungeon.
yeah. He'd slain the beast.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I remember the same thing happened to me, in school, getting changed in PE, and
You thought
everyone's
you had
like, look at the
elephantitis.
size of that guy's dick. And I obviously, because it was just,
Yeah.
swinging.
If you got your mum's big dick.
Yeah, but yeah. Imagine telling that story though. Like you can't tell that story to your friends. Like
No.
you imagine when you get to 30, right, and sitting there with and people talk about the childhood and like, oh yeah, I got bullied for this and I got bullied for that. Like I got bullied for having a big dick. Not one everyone else is gonna go, so he's got a little dick then, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like no, everyone. I swear to God, everyone like bullied me for it. They said I had an elephant dick.
The closest I can relate to that is one Monday everyone had watched Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
That was the big film on Sky that weekend. And I went in and tried to join in on the conversation. And this one kid went, I know you haven't got Sky, you liar. But my mum had taped it for me, so I had seen it. I was just getting called out for lying about Mortal Kombat when I'd seen it.
Literally, I did see it. This is what happened at the start. This is what happened in the middle. This person started it. Yada yada. Nah, you've not even got Sky at all.
Honest to God.
I swear to God, I've watched it. No, you didn't, but I did though.
I did. I really did.
Remember that taping it? I used to get my granddad to tape like the wrestling when I was little.
Oh, God. When my mum got rid of Sky and couldn't tape wrestling for me, I was heartbroken.
Oh, mate. It wasn't that long ago because I cleared out my old room and I found this box and it just had all the tapes in it. So it had like WrestleMania 20 on it. Just like a tape of wrestling.
The ending.
With the ending?
Yeah. Oh, they don't show that anymore.
I bet they don't. I had it on tape. It's in skip now though.
I've got the DVD of that somewhere.
Is the ending still on?
Yeah.
So yeah, I like WrestleMania 20 and like all the pay-per-views from that like time, like Bad Blood, SummerSlam. I had them all.
I've got a bunch of them on DVD. I don't know what the fuck to do with them.
My granddad used to record them for me on this like Sunday night, Monday night.
Yeah.
And then post it, and then like on the Monday or the Tuesday. Yeah, post it. Like,
so you'd be waiting.
I'd come home from school and it'd just be there.
That's nice.
I'd just sit there and watch like Raw.
God, he taped Raw for you as well.
He used to tape them all. He used to tape Raw, SmackDown, and then all the pay-per-views.
You know what's mad now? Like Raw's on Netflix and I don't watch it.
Do you know?
Now and then, but it's 3 hours.
Do you know, right?
I watch pay-per-views.
I'm not saying I've got a favourite child, but my youngest is getting into wrestling.
Good on him.
Right. Last week, he says to me, he was like, Dad, will you take me to the shop? I want to buy a game. And I was like, fuck's sake, what game? WWE 2K25.
Oh, that's cool.
So we went and got it. And we've been playing it ever since.
That's nice.
Yeah. And now I'm looking at the WWE tour. And I'm like, I'm reliving my childhood here.
Oh, you gotta take him.
But I just think it's dead funny. This is full circle, like little moment.
Yeah.
I started watching wrestling when John Cena was coming in.
And now
I'm watching John Cena going out.
Does he have a favourite?
I think it's Cody Rhodes.
Okay.
Because he always like
CM Punk, obviously, but
yeah, no CM Punk for you. So he always sings the Cody Rhodes theme tune.
Yeah.
Like no, Cody Rhodes.
I know it. I know the words.
Yeah, I don't. I might put it on in the car on the way to the gig. Yeah. Hey, right, but so I obviously he likes Roman Reigns.
Really?
I just sit there and think
Kids
like,
used to hate Roman Reigns.
oh yeah, but he doesn't mind Roman Reigns. He goes Roman Reigns when we play the game.
Because he's the best player.
Oh, I know. Yeah, but I beat him.
Who have you beaten him as?
Randy Orton.
Oh, solid.
Oh, but you know, right? Does my tit? I swear, I forgot. I forgot who I was playing against. I forgot I was playing against my 11-year-old son the other day.
Did you lose your rag?
I called him a prick because he was being a prick. Right, he was triangling every move.
That's not being a prick. That's winning.
Mate, I'm trying to fucking play. I'm trying to RKO him out of nowhere, and it's flashing up saying press triangle now to piss your dad off, and he's like pressing triangle, and I was like, I literally just went, stop being a fucking prick. Mate, I swear down. I've played FIFA and lost in the last minute of the game when he scored a goal against me. Not bothered. But if you're spamming fucking triangle, getting out my RKOs. We're not friends no more.
Wow, okay.
Mate, I didn't realise. I was so excited to play it with him. I was sat there trying, what's the buttons? Because like back in my day, you just press circle and then circle again. Whereas now it's all combos and all that.
Just imagine the other kid with a spoon and a bowl. Tagging it across the bars.
It's trying to do, and then I'm sat there like trying to like just get to grips with it, and then as I'm getting better,
kids show no mercy.
Mate, he didn't. So if anything, he deserved it. He deserved to be called a prick. And then
what was his reaction?
He just went, "That's not very nice."
Wow. Did he beat you?
No, no, because to kick out it. When I played it when younger, yeah, you've got you just timed the thing like boom, I'm out, right?
Yeah.
Whereas like years ago, you just had to hope for the best
and hammer the buttons.
Just hope something happened. Never did, but hope for it. So every single time he was kicking out, and he was doing like pressing the button and using one of his like finisher moves to get out of it.
Yeah, you can do that.
Right, and it was annoying the shit out of me. So I went out the ring. He follows me out the ring, and I just kept throwing him into
Did you get him? You won by count out.
Yeah, mate. I just kept throwing him into the side, and then ran back into the ring.
That's so funny. Did you win a belt?
No, we didn't put a belt on the line. We put a belt on the line the next one, and he won it. And then he spared me, like actually spared me.
So he definitively beat you.
Yeah, I'm gutted though, because like before he was born and before Ollie was born, I know I'm going to sound like a proper virgin here, but I had the big gold world heavyweight title replica belt.
I've always wanted that.
Mate, I had it. I had Kane's name on it, right? I had Triple H on it and then swapped it for Kane. It cost me about £200. All metal, all leather. I used to have it hung up on my wall. Look well cool. Don't get wrong, no birds were coming round. But my mates were coming around. It's dead cool, that, isn't it? Yeah, it's all right, that, isn't it? Not one bird came and had a look at it. Right. But I loved it, and I had to sell it to buy a pram. I just put it on eBay for £200, sold it, and had to use the money to buy a pram. gutted.
And now that kid's there beating you at wrestling
And,
game.
and now the kid's fucking beating me at wrestling with like, but he's proper got into it.
Does he watch just WWE?
Yeah. Not introduced him to
AEW.
He's just it's in the early stages, so I don't want to overwhelm him too much with it.
Yeah.
But I'm so taken into a live event.
You should.
Mate, I'm so going.
I went last time they did TV tapings.
Did you?
2014. And then Vince came out and yelled at us.
Why?
We weren't reacting the way he wanted us to. So he came out and he was like, Liverpool sounds like an old man's disease. Have some fun. Boo, cheer, get involved.
I bet that wasn't on the.
Oh no, that's not on the show.
No.
We were all like, oh, he's coming out. This is before he was a nonce.
Oh yeah, he's bad now.
Yeah, he's a nonce. Shitting
Yeah.
on people's heads and that.
Shitting on people's heads. Is that what he was doing?
Apparently, like,
Oh
yeah.
my, why are these fucking... Honestly, it goes to show money does change you. Like, you can literally have anything you want, what you want. I want to shit on someone's head. Well, we can't do that, but I'm going to do it. Yeah, but we can't really do that. Yeah, but that's all I want. I mean, to be fair, for a million quid, you could have shot on my head.
Yeah.
Someone say... You're saying, yeah, I offered you 150 grand to go to the moon. You said no.
I mean, being shit on's not likely to kill me in the same way that going to Mars is. I'll close my mouth.
Where, I don't know. This is going into it. $1 million quid. Shit. Fucking hell. $1 million quid. Shit in my mouth. Sound.
No.
Said this to Michelle a couple of weeks ago because we were having a conversation about what's your price to go on like OnlyFans. Oh. So I said to her, I was like, what if someone got in touch and was like, £100 million for us two to do the pod naked just for that person? She was like, no. I was like, you fucking will.
Just for one person.
One person.
It goes nowhere.
Even when she said, she was like, what if they share it? I was like, for £50 million each, let them. I couldn't give two fucks. And then when someone says, I got sent that video of you doing the podcast naked, and I'd just go, yeah, and I got £50 million for that.
I mean, can I sit there with my legs crossed, or has it got to be cock out?
Whatever you want.
My legs crossed, yeah.
Whatever you want, mate. I can't do that because dick gets in the way.
I know, but
you know,
Mum rang me the other day.
Yeah, you've seen it. It's massive.
Elephantitis.
Elephantitis and all that. But yeah, I'm dead happy that he's got into wrestling because I've just so I've got one child that's into the football side of it. He's into wrestling.
You can merge them into one.
Oh man, so well the eldest is going jiu-jitsu now. I said this on the last episode.
Is he getting into MMA?
Don't know. I just think, to be fair, it's doing quite well for his like confidence building and things like that.
That's good.
But like, mate, when he said let's go buy that wrestling game, I've never put my shoes on so quick in my life.
Oh, that's sweet.
So excited. And now we're doing like little like RKOs out of nowhere as we're walking past each other. He spared me on the couch the other day, I swear to God.
That's so funny. How big is the kid now?
George, I don't know, like 5 foot.
So you can still take him.
Yeah, I can still take him. The other one's doing jiu-jitsu. I'd keep a distance from him. You know, I have to announce myself into all the rooms and all that.
My nephew's 12. He's doing jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, it's mate, fair play.
Oh, he can kick the shit out of me now.
Yeah, I think I always like to say it to Wally. I picked him up from jiu-jitsu and I was like, how's jiu-jitsu? He was like, all right, I mean, just tap anyone out. And he was like, no. I was like, see, you're not even hard.
He was buzzing.
I can still fucking take
the
you
other week
out.
though, because I met Paddy the Baddie.
Did you?
Yeah.
Where?
I was coming out of Lime Street, and he must have been doing some event, and he was just taking pictures with everyone.
Oh, right. Okay. What was he like?
He was sound. He was just like, "Oh, I'll take a picture with you, big fella."
Just sit there going, "The fuck are you calling big fella?" Fucking knock you out.
Oh, you know this, but do you know who I met last year just before Christmas?
Go on.
I can't think of a real name, but she's an actress. Cheryl Ferguson. Heather from EastEnders.
Oh, yeah.
And I felt so sly because I went up to her and went, "I'm so sorry to do this. Can I please have a picture? Because so many people tell me
But you look like her.
And she was so sad, and she was like, "Tag us as twins."
Oh, at least they go.
Yeah. I felt terrible, but I was like,
remember.
when am I going to meet her again?
So, I was at the gig last night. Let me just get the guy's name up.
Okay.
Right, because I can't remember what it was. But I know what film he's been in, so I can find it dead quick.
All right.
Right.
It's not like, Anal Adventures 12.
No.
That one's rubbish.
So
The first 11 were good.
I was at the gig last night,
Yeah.
right? And I was just waffling for a bit because the closer wasn't quite ready.
Okay.
So I was just waffling for a bit, and then behind me, next to me, they had a picture of me on the, but it was so zoom in and pixelated, it looked awful, to be fair. And it caught my eye, and I was like, "Is that the picture you always use for me?" And I sent it to the guy doing the tech. He went, "Yeah." And this guy was like, "Yeah, I'm sick of fucking looking at it." And I was like, well, "Don't look at it then." And we were just having a bit of back and two about it.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
And who are you?
Yeah, I was like, "Hey, should we just check?" I was like, "Can we change the picture?" And he was like, "You can do whatever you want." I was like, "Put another picture on, put another picture on of me on." And he was like, "Oh, I've got one." And I know he didn't add one, so I know he was going to just put a funny picture on, and it was just some daft thing. And then and he went, "Oh, I've got another one now."
Okay.
He puts a picture on of John Goodman.
Funny. Yeah, I know John Goodman.
Saying that was me. I hope it's not that John Goodman. He looks like he's been dug up there.
Oh, John, he's a bad alky, you know.
Is he?
Yeah.
So he put, I think it was John, yeah, it was definitely John Goodman.
I thought you were going to say John Goodman was in the crowd.
No, imagine that. Yeah, what are you doing on Friday, John? You Hollywood movie star. Just going to witness for a comedy night, mate.
Well, you said he'd
Colin
been in a
Havey.
film. I was like, oh, is this an audience member?
That was the one he put on in him, King Ralph.
I remember that movie. Yeah,
That was the picture he put on.
that's quite funny.
It is quite funny, to be fair.
Yeah.
Fair play to the DJ for our Roy. He,
I did a gig once where the DJ punctuated my set with sound effects. So
did you know that was going to happen beforehand?
No, he'd just go wow. If it was a bad joke or whatever.
We never.
Swear to God.
Oh, I'd fucking batter him.
And I was like, fuck off, you little hobbit cunt.
It's a new material night. Give me a break.
Oh no, well, I mean, God rest his soul. Tony Slattery was headlining.
Yeah.
He did 90 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he hadn't been well, had he?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, Tony had I mean, you might want to cut this. He had a breakdown and that.
All right.
Yeah.
Cheers for giving me something to edit.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Sorry. Cocaine.
What?
He was bad on it.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. Just leave that in. I was no.
No. Don't know how we're gonna fucking move on.
I'll tell you another.
Wait there. We got it. Oh, Tony Slattery. Yeah. Go on.
Tony Slattery. Yeah, he was headlining, did 90 minutes in what was supposed to be a 20 spot.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Yeah, improv and all that. But his mate was DJing and kept putting sound effects on.
I don't know how I'd react. Like if someone was putting wow.
Yeah, and like if it was a bad one, he'd do the drum roll
Or crickets or something.
Yeah, all that shit.
Oh, mate. I think I'd have strangled him. I genuinely would have strangled him.
I ended up just getting off because I was like, I
I
can't.
bet you did.
Yeah.
I would have. I don't think I could have been able to handle that. Like, mate, I wouldn't say I had an ego, but you know, was it a pro night?
Probably got 20 quid.
All right. 20 quid.
20, yeah. £3 is £3.
£3.
That's what I've learned today.
Yeah, I'm going to drop you off at the train station. Can't wait to go sit back on the floor. Anyone? What was her name? Layla?
The worst part was there was an actual homeless man.
I bet the guy was the
Yeah.
And the guy's just sat there going, is he taking the piss? He's got a phone.
I did think maybe I should give him this money, but I'm hungry. It's out there on me Google Pixel.
Some guys just imagine him telling that to all his homeless friends tonight.
Oh, he hasn't got a phone.
No, I mean they're all fucking sat there
Round the bin.
round the bin or something on fire going, how's your day been? Oh, it's been alright, been a show.
Shite him home.
What about you? Well, I was outside Chester train station. Anyway, some bloke comes and sits next to me,
I wasn't sat next to him.
a bit further down. And this girl walked past me, hands him £3. He says I'm not homeless. And she goes, anyway, she wanted to add him on Facebook. Anyway, long story short, a couple of minutes later, he walks past me. And I'm thinking, oh, he's probably going to give this to me now then. I can get in the shelter tonight. No. Fucking bought hula hoops. What flavour?
Plain.
Plain Hulu.
They only have plain or salt and vinegar. I'm not going salt and vinegar.
Oh my god. What an absolute insult to fucking that homeless guy. A plain hula hoops.
Yeah, well, I was looking at kettle chips.
Kettles.
Didn't have cheese and onion.
Oh, yeah. I'm with you on that. I literally, Michelle does this sometimes. She'll say something and I go, oh, I actually know, like, so not kettle. Do you know Tyrrell's?
Yes. Yeah.
So do you know why they became a crisp company?
No.
He used to sell, so the guy who owns Tyrrell's Crisp is a potato farmer.
Tommy Tyrrell.
It sounds like it probably isn't. It sounds like a fucking something out of Spider-Man.
Tommy Tyrrell.
Tommy Tyrrell. You know, right. So he used to sell potatoes to like supermarkets.
That makes sense.
And they weren't taking half the potatoes, so he was
Why?
growing them all because apparently they weren't like aesthetically pleasing.
Oh yeah, that's why they sell wonky veg and that. No,
Yeah. Aldi's big on it. Like, so they weren't big on the ones that he was bringing in. So he'd bring in a load of potatoes to sell to him, and they'd reject like 90% of them.
Spit slider.
So he was just like, what do we do with all these fucking potatoes? So he just was like, well, what can we make him to be like with potatoes? And someone said crisp. So we started making Tyrrell's crisp. Now he's worth fucking millions.
Wow.
And I think they think they're going to branch out into vodka.
That makes sense. Potato vodka.
Yeah.
Drank that once.
If there's a lesson to take from that, it just goes to show that just because one person says no, that doesn't mean there's not a success story there.
Yeah.
And now he's and I just knew that as a random fact, and I just thought it was quite a great story.
That's a good one.
Yeah, great story. It's I love little things like that. It's a great story to end on, I think.
Oh, we're wrapping up.
Well, we can wrap up. You've got anything else you want to talk about?
I've got another public transport story if you want.
Go on, we'll end on that.
All right, so I was doing Comedy Station.
Yeah, Hull.
No.
Oh, Blackpool. Yeah.
I get on the train, like this fella sits next to me, and you know when you can feel him eyeing you?
Yeah.
So it's going to be, hey, mate, what it is, I'm 20 months pregnant with Stephen Gerrard's baby, and I'm just trying to get to Heighton. Can I have 15p?
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, can I talk to you? And I go ahead, mate. He goes, my name is Kevin Senior, let's say.
Yeah.
It was whatever his surname was Senior. And he's saying to me, yeah, I'm just going home to Liverpool because I'm in trouble with the missus. And I was like, right, what have you done, mate? I'm sure she'll forgive you, you know. She went, no, we were on holiday in Blackpool. I said I was going out to bring breakfast in. And then I went on a 5-day bender and watched the Liverpool game.
I don't want to throw anyone under the bus, but the Liverpool game was not on for 5 days.
Yeah. You know, they won a trophy. I can't remember which one it was.
All right, okay.
And I went to pray and I didn't come back. And I went, oh, well, you know, mate. Time heals all wounds. You'll probably sort it out. And he's like, nah, she said I can't see the baby. I went, all right. And he went, yeah, she's pregnant. She's in hospital giving birth. That's where I'm going. But she said I can't see him. And I was like, oh, well, you know, kids change people's minds, don't they? You might be able to sort it out. And he's like, yeah. We're calling him Junior. And I took him in and went, so he's going to be Kevin Senior Junior. And he went, no, fuck off, that'd be stupid. I went, all right, yeah. He goes, I'm Kevin Senior Junior. After my dad. He's going to be Kevin Senior Junior.
Oh, fuck off, mate. I love the way he's like, we're going to name him. Like, you're not going to name him at all, mate. You're not going to get in the ward by the sounds of it.
So there was just a pause and I went, oh, yeah. And he goes, Mike? And I went, yeah, Kevin. He goes, I love cocaine.
Yeah. More than your kids, apparently. Yeah.
I did run into him a while later and he was like, do you remember me? And I went, I'm never going to forget you.
Yeah. Is he still on the coke?
No, well, he was on the corner.
Oh, right, okay. Still not seeing his kid?
I didn't ask.
I would have.
Yeah.
How's the baby? What? Oh, yeah, Sammy, yeah.
Little Kevin Senior Junior.
Junior.
Yeah.
So, Mike,
That's an episode.
That is, let's wrap up. Thanks so much for joining us
Anytime,
in
mate.
Michelle's absence. Anything you want to plug?
Just follow me on Instagram.
At
That Mike Carter.
that Mike Carter.
TikTok as well, same thing.
All on there. Brilliant. Follow us at 5 pence change, and I can't remember the email address if you want to write in. 5pencchange@hotmail.com. It should be easy to remember that because that's quite straightforward. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.